All right, for our first story, we have something. This is something that we can talk about, but this is definitely more of a Jay story
Oh
because
yeah.
Jay is hardcore Doom back to the old days. So,
I wouldn't say I'm hardcore Doom back to the old days,
The
but I
old
kind of
days.
I kind of caught wind of the story before you guys
Oh,
did.
back in my day, we didn't have 80 gigabyte downloads to
look,
updates.
Jay, going
Our
back to
so-
when the
our,
three of
our
us
games were 64 gigs.
back going back to the beginning of when the three of us were doing this, not just Rob and I. You were all about Doom and Diablo
Yeah, I like killing demons. What can I say?
and Mortal Kombat, but that like fell off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fighting games in general. They have a big hype at launch, and then everybody's excited to see all the new shit. Then once there's like videos on fatalities and brutalities, no one gives a shit.
Yeah, true. All right, so we bringing this from VGC, and the title is Bethesda rejects Doom composers' mistreatment allegations, says they've incited threats of violence. So, Jay, you said you've been following this story.
All right, you want me to start with the reading of it then?
I mean, you could just tell us what you know.
Well, let's read the story
Okay.
because it talks about it.
Okay. Fuck you and your ads, Google. Okay, it's covering like half the
Okay.
story.
Okay. Fucking bullshit.
Oh my god.
Why is your ad block not on?
You're an ad block.
I can't get rid of it. There we go.
All right. So yeah,
Acts like it's my
Gordon
thing.
was pretty much finally like, all right, you know what? I refuse to take bullshit from Bethesda any longer. And straight up was like, hey, guys, I was treated like shit the entire time I worked with them.
Okay.
Like they requested too much and too little of a time frame, but he still tried to deliver. Then because he had everything already fixed, but because they were behind on releasing the OST, they wanted to release the OST when the game came out versus like pushing it back where they should have.
Right.
Yeah.
They brought somebody in to quote unquote like finish it out. And that's what their like statement is. That's how they're trying to turn it. But the whole like them dealing with harassment is because it is a 14,000 word statement. I didn't know it was that much. But he published it right to Reddit to defend himself on why the fucking soundtrack had poor quality.
Okay.
Um, so he claimed that Gordon was delayed the soundtrack and underdelivered, forcing id to get the game's lead audio designer to make up the rest of the tracks. However, Gordon refuted this, among other allegations, accused Stryton of not only lying about the tuition, but also offering a six-figure sum to stay quiet about it. He had the receipts, guys.
He had the receipts.
He has the receipts. Okay.
He had the receipts. He had the text messages, basically saying like, if you take the hit for this, so we look better on the outcome, you know, we'll pay you this much, and you sign a non-disclosure agreement to never talk about it again. Basically, if someone asked him, he was like supposed to take the blame always, but not talk about it.
Now, I'd be curious as to how high of six figures we're talking here.
I mean, I would easily say like $1 million.
Well, that would be 7.
Six figures.
Six,
Oh no, yeah, that would be $1 million.
6 figures is 1 comma.
Okay, yeah, so it would be like 50,000 or
No,
500,000
yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, like half a mil. I feel like he could make more money, like being a good composer, than he could for taking a hit.
And I mean, he is a good composer.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, here's the thing: Bethesda on the original Doom was like, he asked them, "What do you guys want?" And they were like, "Don't give us any metal." And he's like,
Really? You don't want any metal in a Doom game?
All right, I hear you guys." And then we got the beautiful soundtrack that is Doom 2016. Like the whole
Fooled
here-
you.
here's the
How-
thing, like the way that the composition of the first Doom soundtrack had like levels to it. You know what I mean? Like there was like 4 chapters essentially,
Okay.
and it started off with like one of the demon lore tellers that you find in game talking about the Doom Slayer and all that shit. It starts off with that, and then it breaks into fucking hardcore ass, dun, 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 you know. So personally,
sounded
I'm
like
on
some Beavis
Gordon's
and
side
Butthead stuff.
because when I heard about this shit like last year or like a year or two ago, whenever it first fucking hit, whenever there was a big uproar about the Doom soundtrack and how bad it was.
Yeah.
Mick Gordon straight up said, I had nothing to do with the release after the game.
Huh.
Which
Yeah.
is just saying, like, he worked on everything was done by him in the game. And, I mean, if it needed finished because fucking Bethesda wanted to be greedy and didn't want to push back a game title because of something probably as simple to them as audio issues, I mean, they're not looking at the bigger picture that a musician's not getting paid or not getting treated right.
Right.
So that's another reason why people are on this side. I'm on Mick Gordon. Hashtag. Mick was
Okay.
right.
Well, they put out a statement posted online have incited harassments and threats of violence against Marty, Chad, and the id Software team. Any threats or harassment directed towards members of our teams will be met with swift and appropriate actions.
Is this their first time on the internet?
Apparently.
We remain incredibly proud of id's previous collaborations with Mick Gordon and ask that fans refrain from reaching conclusions based on his account and, more importantly, from attacking any of the individuals mentioned on either side, including Marty, Chad, or Mick.
So wait, are they saying that the statements posted online have had effects from other people, not from
Gordon himself.
Gordon?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Of
Yeah,
course,
I was gonna
that's-
say the way
That's how they always spin it. They're like, we're getting harassed. Was him or him telling his followers to harass you? No, we did something shitty and there's a blowback.
Yeah, I was gonna say
That's how
from
the industry
from
works,
the title
Cupcake.
of the article, they made it sound like Mick was the one making the threats. But now reading through it, now it sounds like it's just people on the internet being people on the internet.
But it's trying to make Mick Gordon look bad for Bethesda / id Software / the whole ZeniMax umbrella.
Right.
Oh my god, I hate big companies anymore.
Yeah, right. That's pretty much the problem.
Right.
Following the
All
release
boils
of
down
Gordon's,
to shitheads.
Following the release of Gordon's statement last week, fans took to the Reddit Doom subreddit to express their disappointment in how Gordon was allegedly treated and to demand suitable reparations for the composer. So there's the thing that I hate the way they word these things.
Pay
Reparations.
the
We
money.
hate reparations. Racist.
Thought it
Where's
was
my
sexist.
40 acres and a mule?
You're right.
Oh my god, you guys.
He's not wrong
All right.
though.
So what do you guys think will happen here?
Nothing.
Nothing.
On
It's going
either
to be
side.
a shit show. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to say people will probably not buy the new Doom game, but let's be honest, don't ask questions, just consume products.
Oh yeah, who was that said that? Don't ask questions, just consume product and then wait for new
Wait.
product.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Now,
who that
I will
was.
say this because, I can see the other side of Activision and Blizzard shit. I still bought Call of Duty after I said I wasn't gonna. But guess what? Fuck you, I'm an adult. And B, I mean, there are probably still good people there.
Wait.
The higher
wait.
ups said,
He came in
Don't
with
get
so
punished.
much gusto, like he had a whole list, and then he read
I
that
know,
one thing,
right?
and he's like, "Oh fuck, I'm out of steam."
woo, I got the vapors.
All right,
Give Big Mama her oxygen mask.
Rob, what do you think?
I don't think anything's gonna happen. I think it'll just blow over.
Okay. So,
Like Jay said, I mean, this is almost like the big oil, big banks theory of it that we're too big to fail.
oh my God.
I mean, did their stock drop? Probably not, because all Todd Howard had to do was Elder Scrolls.
Put up an Elder
back up.
Scrolls 6 background.
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm here to tell you about Elder Scrolls. It's coming. Oh my! He told us it's coming.
That's what he said. I mean,
Hey-o.
It's warm.
All right. Well, I guess
that's
we'll
what he
just,
said.
Jay, you'll have to keep us. You'll have to keep us updated on it. See what happens.
Will do,
there.
Captain.